I take my coffee with no sugar and 5 servings of Scream, which is my clunky way of saying this video is about Scream 5. This is the first Scream film after the original director of the franchise, Wes Craven, passed away. As such, it had a lot of pressure to be both a good movie on its own merit and not appear as a shameless cash grab that was disrespectful to the original franchise's vision. And as I've mentioned in all of my Scream recap videos, the success of a Scream film is based on its meta commentary about its place in the franchise. Scream 5 takes a lot of the ideas of elements of soft reboots that was introduced for Scream 4, where we have, say, a new cast of younger characters, where the legacy characters are still around. This time, instead of calling it a reboot, they call it a requel, a remake/sequel, and they also layer on top of that the elements of fan fiction. Given that this is the first Scream without the involvement of Wes Craven, a lot of fans were likely going to think of it in that lens anyway, as fan fiction, so it's really smart to lean into that. That makes it all the more important that we like the new main characters that were set up, and I have to say, both Melissa Barrera and Jenna Ortega kill it in the roles of the new protagonists. Their characters are sisters, with Melissa Barrera playing the elder sister Sam and Jenna Ortega playing the younger sister Tara. There's a lot of baggage that these two have relating to their family drama, and it all stems from when Sam finds out that her biological father was none other than Billy Loomis from the first Scream film. A secret child of not only one of the original characters from the first movie, but one of the original ghost faces from the franchise is absolutely an element that screams, pun intended, fanfiction. Another unique element of Scream 5 is that the opening scene of Scream 5 is the only one in the franchise where the character being preyed on by Ghostface doesn't actually die. It is really hard in a film franchise where you have expected elements that pop up in each installment to make those expected elements feel fresh, and I'm consistently surprised, delighted, and impressed that Scream manages to do it basically every time. Scream 5 is also notable in how it's the last appearance of one of our legacy characters who have been in every movie since the original, and that is Dewey Riley unfortunately meets his end at the hand of Ghostface. Unfortunately for Dewey, this does feel like a necessary element in the film so that it doesn't feel too fanfiction-y that none of the legacy characters die. It certainly ups the stakes, it makes it so that we understand the legacy characters are not immune, and it does give the film more weight. But I can still be sad about it. Overall, Scream 5 is one of my favorites in the entire franchise. It's got great death scenes, it has really fun twists, it has this sisterhood angle, which I'm always here for, and even though in 4 they act like they're going to have the legacy characters pass the torch, it doesn't end up happening in that one. It does really feel like it happened in this one, where the characters of Sydney and Gale and even Dewey make for great supporting characters rather than the main focus. I've still got a lot of films to get through for 31 Days of Horror, and if you want to join and watch some of these movies as well, feel free to go to my pinned videos on my page. It has the list of films I'm watching this October. Could be great research if you find yourself in a cliche movie moment, or just a good time. Either or.